Good morning. I have been having some technical difficulties, but I'm here. Ugh. Yay. Good morning. How are you today? As I mentioned, I'm having technical difficulties. I'm just on YouTube now, and let me go to this spot right here. I'm going to share it to my website, which is where I've been telling everyone to go. Copy that. Did I copy it? Yes, copied. Website. Paste. Apply. Boop-a-doop. I think that's it, right? Oh, wait, I've got to save it. Save. And play. And play. And then close this out. Or else there'll be echoes upon echoes upon echoes. Hi, look at me. Look at you. You're breathtaking. It's the morning. It's Saturday. Who do I have? I see this one person, or is that just me? It could just be me. Okay. So the idea of this Saturday morning mindful meditation and loving kindness practice is just to share it as far and as wide as I possibly can, to as many people as I possibly can touch. This is really a simple practice, not easy, but there's such beauty in the simplicity of it. You sit and you focus on your breath. Now we'll get into different styles as well, but the foundation is sitting and focusing on your breath. And the reason that I love it so much is because you have your breath everywhere. Everywhere you go, there you are, right? And wherever you are, your breath is with you. What happens is we rarely, if ever, focus on our breath. We're always elsewhere. Our mind is doing its job. And there's no need to feel bad. There's no reason to beat yourself up for what your mind is made to do. But yeah, it makes life a little bit difficult when you're unable to focus on your breath when you want to, when you're unable to focus on one thing when you want to. Multitasking is important. That's just how it is today, right? Totally okay. Everyone multitasks. But sometimes it's important to focus on one thing, and we find that we're unable to, maybe. And this is the practice that helps you get to the place where you can focus on one thing, specifically your breath, but it can be anything. So today's day one, right? So I want to go through my setup with you. Actually, let me tell you my technical difficulties. I had done the test run. Of course, you've got to do a test run. I did the test run on my laptop, my fancy schmancy laptop, and not on my phone, when I should have done it on my phone. I tried to do it on my phone this morning, and my phone is so old that it won't support Facebook Live. So here we are, back on my laptop. That's okay. perfectly fine. All is well. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is setup. My setup is really super duper easy to create for yourself and simple, nothing fancy. I'm going to lower the screen a little bit and move back. Take my glasses with me. Okay, so my setup, I've got an exercise mat. I don't know if you can see that. Just a basic exercise mat, one of those thick black exercise mats as my foundation. Then it's getting chilly in the mornings, so I put a little warm sheet over it. Then I have my meditation cushion, a meditation cushion. Okay. You don't need a meditation cushion. You can go with pillows that you have around. Sometimes I use this in addition to the meditation pillow. You can use a towel. So it does not have to be fancy. You don't have to go out and buy anything special for this practice. If you have a yoga mat, you can use your yoga mat instead of an exercise mat. If you don't have either, it's not a big deal. Grab a few blankets and just pile them in the space or stack them in the space. The idea is that when you're sitting, and I'll demonstrate the posture now, this blanket, I'm a little cold, so I'm going to have near me just in case I want to wrap myself in the blanket. The idea for the blankets and the exercise mat is so that when you're sitting, it's super comfortable, okay? Your ankles need some cushion. At least my ankles do. And the more cushion you have underneath, making contact to the floor, like there's my mat, here's my blanket, then it's my cushion, then I'll use maybe a towel or another pillow just to prop myself up a little bit more. Every time you meditate, it's going to feel a little differently. You're going to need to adjust slightly different, right? So play with it. This is your time. This is your space. You want to feel as comfortable and as relaxed as you possibly can. That's why practicing early in the morning is advisable, because not many people are walking around outside, especially on a Saturday morning. Most folks are asleep, maybe. I know usually I am. I'm not a morning person, whatever that means. Anyway, I went off on a tangent there. This is annoying me, so I'm going to fix it. Okay. Okay. So, in order to create space for a regular practice, my recommendation is to leave this here. That way, you walk around your apartment, your home, wherever you are, and it's visible, out of sight, out of mind, right? So set it up and leave it there so that you can start to practice a little bit, a few times a day, once a week, once every other day, whatever feels right for you. And then you build up, yes, to a daily practice. So that's the space that you want to create. It shouldn't be very cluttered. It should probably have kitties around. Next, let's talk about posture. Okay, so you see me here in a cross-legged position. You do not have to be cross-legged. You can use a chair if you prefer. And maybe next week I'll use a chair. When you use a chair, it's pretty similar. The spine is upright. Your feet are flat on the floor. And I'll probably demonstrate that next week. But for now, if you are on the floor and you're in a cross-legged position, what I like to do is rock back and forth, really get myself to a place where I can sit for 20 or more minutes, 10 or more minutes. And it feels comfortable. Yeah. Your spine's going to be upright. Your shoulders are going to be down. Your chin is going to be parallel to the floor. So your muscles are completely relaxed, but your spine is energized so that you remain alert but relaxed. I'm going to get something. Don't go away. Hi. Oh, live TV. So what do I have here? I have, as a teacher, I need a timer. And my little bowl that I will ring, I will play when it's time to end our meditation. Okay, where were we? Let's go through a quick body scan. Allow yourself to arrive, to really land here in this moment. You can bring your attention to where your feet are making connection with the cushions below you, the fabric. What's that fabric feel like against your feet? Just breathe there for a moment. Where are your sit bones? How do your sit bones feel right now? Can you feel like you're sitting on one side, favoring one side over the other? You can take a second to readjust. Feel the weight of your body resting on this cushion in this moment. There's nothing that you need to do right now except sit and breathe. Your hands can be palm down, they can be palm up, they can be clasped in your lap. If you have them palm down, I recommend, instead of having them on your kneecaps, pulling them back slightly, maybe an inch or two away from your knees, so that you have some lower back support. I've found that when your hips are above your knees, you'll experience less numbness in your legs and feet. So if you feel that you want to use another pillow or a towel or a blanket, take some time. Take your time in this setup. Yeah, that feels right. That feels good. Your spine is going to be upright, not slouched in any way. Shoulders are away from your ears. Resting in this moment. You can start to feel the muscles in your jaw area relax and loosen, maybe even part slightly. The muscles in your forehead area, your cheekbones. All the muscles in your ears. Just resting and relaxing. Let's take a few deep breaths on your own. And really feel where the breath enters and exits your body, where you feel it more clearly. And when you're ready, you can return to your natural breath. Don't try to force it or control it in any way. Feel free to close your eyes at this point if you haven't already. Or if you prefer, you can practice with your eyes open. Just focus somewhere, maybe 4 to 5 feet in front of you on the floor. Soft, open gaze. Not like you're staring at anything intensely. You'll notice that your mind has probably pulled you away from focusing on your breath a few times. Totally okay, totally natural. No need to beat yourself up over it or feel bad or feel like you're doing anything wrong. It's all good. That point, that moment that you notice you've been pulled away by your thoughts, that's a mindful moment. That's what we practice for. Just bring your attention back to where you feel the breath in your body more clearly, more prominently. Maybe it's your whole body breathing. Your mind will bring to your attention all sorts of different thoughts at this point. Memories running through your to-do list, obsessive thoughts about the past and your past choices, ex-partners, ex-lovers, the future, anxiety about what you need to do and what time this is going to finish and how, what is this even for? Those discursive thoughts are perfectly natural. Just notice them. No need to criticize, no need to judge them at all. You can even play with it a little bit. Imagine they're clouds that are floating across your head, in one ear, out the other. You don't need to grab onto any of these clouds. And even if you try to, they dissipate, they disappear. Just observe them, notice them, pay attention. Let them come and go as they please while you remain focused on your breath. This practice isn't about blocking anything out. It's about incorporating what's in your environment into your practice. So I just experienced a truck outside. My cat is running around, scratching on things that he shouldn't be. Totally okay. I can notice and return to my breath. Sometimes if you find that your mind is very active, very more than normal, whatever that is. You can actually name your inhale and exhale. You can say something like inhale, exhale. Or even more simply, in, out. In, out. That's giving your mind a job. And if that's helpful for you to focus on your breath, go ahead and practice that. In, out. You can take a moment to check in with your body. Are you holding tension anywhere? Have your shoulders creeped back up towards your ears? If so, I like to give a little shake and see if I'm loose. Sometimes I notice that I'm holding tension in my seat, my legs. I can choose to let that go in this moment. Take a deep breath, release it all. Just a gentle reminder to notice where your mind is, where you are right now. Have you been running around in your thoughts? Totally okay. Come back to the breath. Come back to that home base. Come back to where you feel the breath in your body more clearly. Take a moment to readjust your posture if you've begun to slouch. Maybe you notice your mind is dull instead of active. Maybe you notice that you are falling asleep. Again, totally natural. No need to beat yourself up. This is just your experience for this practice, and that's okay. If you notice that you are falling asleep, maybe practice with your eyes open. Maybe really focus on your posture. If stating in and out, keeping track of your in breath, out breath isn't working, you can count the cycles of breath. So each inhale and exhale is one. Or one count. You count until 10 and start over again. You'll notice that sitting and focusing on your breath is a commitment. You're committing to being here with me and your breath and paying attention to only that, focusing on only that. That is commitment. And it takes commitment because this is not waiting to do something else. It's not taking something off of your checklist. So you're fidgeting and you're moving around and you're looking around and you're listening to what's happening outside. No, this is commitment to practicing focusing on one thing, namely your breath. In these last few moments of our practice together, we'll do another quick body scan, this time from head to toes. Bring your attention to the top of your head, your crown chakra. Can you feel your hair follicles and your scalp? Can you breathe there for one moment? Can you notice what is present without attaching, without identifying with it? Just notice. Can you notice all of the muscles in your brow area, your forehead? Are you holding any tension? Are your muscles relaxed? Can you breathe there in your brow area and rest? Bringing your attention down to your eyes and your eye sockets. What do you notice there? Can you feel your eyes relaxing and all the muscles behind your eyes relaxing in this moment, resting, even if you have your eyes open? The muscles around your cheekbone area. Can you breathe there for a moment? Can you notice any sensations there? How about your tongue and your jaw? Are they resting in this moment? What do you notice there? And if your jaw is clenched, can you release that tension? Unclench your jaw. Now the base of your neck, down to your shoulders. Are your shoulders resting? Can you feel anything in your spine area? Down your arms? Can you feel the weight of your hands on your lap? What else do you notice in your hands? Is the fabric you're making contact with smooth or rough, warm? Bringing your attention to your sit bones. Are you clenching your seat in any way? Are you holding tension in your legs at all? What's happening for you in this moment? Can you notice what is arising for you? And just let it be. No need to fix it or change it or adjust it or move away from it, criticize it, judge it, feel bad about it. Just notice it. Notice what's happening in your body in this moment. Notice the sensations that you're experiencing. Can you feel the air around you? Is it cool? Is it warm? The place where your feet are making contact with either the floor or the cushions beneath you, the padding, the blankets. Can you breathe there? Allow all of your tension to be there in this moment. And just breathe. Check in with your thoughts and your emotions, your feelings. Are you feeling content, disappointed, sad, angry, hurt? Whatever is coming up for you is totally natural and totally okay. Let's close our practice with one deep breath together and sigh it out. Ah. You can feel free to start moving just a little bit. Blink your eyes open. Give a little stretch. Mm. Mm. Ah, good stuff. How was that? How was that for you? For me, it was good. You'll notice that every time you sit, you're probably going to have a different experience. Um, maybe you bring to each of your sits the idea of beginner's mind. When you arrive in this moment on this cushion, It's a brand new experience like you've never practiced before. Bring curiosity to it. See what comes up. See what sensations you experience in your body. Is there pain, itchiness? And instead of reacting immediately to move away from that discomfort or that trigger, sit with it, notice it. Does it intensify? Does it go away? This practice is precious because we so rarely give ourselves the gift of stillness, of practicing stillness. And we need stillness in the world. We need to know that when things are chaotic around us, or they're not going our way, or there are surprises that pop up, unexpected circumstances, situations, we can come back to the stillness that's within us. And that takes practice. That takes commitment, a little bit of dedication. But even one conscious breath throughout your day, and letting that breath land, can start to make a difference for you. I am so grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful for this practice. Thank you for your time and your patience with the technical difficulties. That's live TV, right? All right. If you have questions, this is my first time doing this, so I don't know if what you're seeing on my website per se, like if you can ask questions. I don't know if I can add maybe a chat box on my website. We're going to work it out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for growing with me. Thank you for watching my growth and expansion. And I'll see you next week. Next week, I'll be more prepared and we'll start on time, and it'll probably be 30 minutes. And all right. I love you. Bye. Have an amazing day. See ya.